I got so much work I gotta get done today. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Okay. You know, I get so much email to check sometimes. I just don't know when I'm gonna get any real work done. Okay, what do we got?
Woo!
Yo! You scared me. What are you doing?
I just wanted to see what you're doing.
I'm just trying to get some work done, but why are you wearing this mask though?
It's almost Halloween, so you think your job can get me a mask?
Yeah, well, you know, I ordered some new ones online, but I haven't checked to see when they're gonna get here. Give me a second, I could go look it up.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, cool. I'll go check. Looks like there's a bunch of customers that are having issues with their orders too. So I decided to pull down the app on my machine and see if I could figure out what's going on. Now, this app has all kinds of stuff inside of it, right? Like there's a Reddish cache, Grafana dashboards, you know, there's Vault for storing keys, and there's some different services that make it run. Let's see. Let's take a look at the front end, and let's just click through the application and see if we can see what's happening. All right, so we got these costumes. I'll be honest with you, these are kind of creeping me out a little bit. I think this is the one that my son ordered. And of course, he had to get the most expensive one on the page. And I think mine was this cutthroat pirate. Okay. So far, looks like it's fine. Like the products are loading, the prices are loading. Looks like the shopping cart's updating fine. Let's go ahead and go through a checkout and see what happens. All right, so the redirect worked. Let's put in some test data and see if we can get through this. All right, we filled up the order. We got redirected back to our page, and it says payment successful. So I guess that means we're able to collect the money, right? So that's not the problem. Let's head over to Stripe real quick, see what's going on. If I hit transactions, so this looks like it worked, like we got the money. So we know the app's working up until that point. Let's see what else it could be. Maybe if I take a look at some of these logs, I can figure this out. Now, after we successfully accept the payment, we should get a webhook that should send an event back to our application. Let's see what's happening here. Oh, here we go. It says fail to post. It says context deadline exceeded, timeout exceeded. So it looks like we're having an issue after we've collected the payment. And it looks like it's this checkout session completed event because all the other ones are returning except that one. Okay, let me head over to the code and see what's going on. Let's take a look at our webhook handler. Okay, so when we get that checkout session event, we're gonna process the order, break, and then return. All right, let's see what this is doing. What in the world? Happy Halloween. And it's injecting a delay of 30 minutes? That's ridiculous. No wonder we're having issues with timeouts. And we never get to the point that we can execute the workflow, so our customers are never getting our orders. I need a better solution that's gonna allow us to queue up that order and have it fulfilled out of process. So first we gotta get rid of this line. Jeez, happy Halloween. Who in the world did this? All right, now let's head back over to this webhook endpoint, and I'm gonna replace this line. And instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have it pass that fulfillment order over to your queue. And now our other application that's running our temporal workflows and activities should be able to pull it from the queue, and then we can successfully return from this webhook handler. So let's stop this session real quick and start it over again. Okay, let's close these tabs and refresh this page really quick. Now, if I go back and look for my front-end application, let's go ahead and run this. Let's add those costumes to the shopping cart. Let's fill this out again really quickly. Let's check out. Okay, payment status is set to paid. Let's go check and make sure that our transaction worked. Okay, it looks like it did. A new one just came in. And if I head back over to my resources really quick. All right, looks like our event fired. And if I look for my temporal resource, let's see what's going on with that. I'm going to try and get the endpoint for the UI. And there you go. Looks like our order fulfillment workflow kicked off and everything was able to complete successfully. If I take a look at this compact view, I can see the delivery was scheduled, we updated the inventory, and then we're able to send out that order confirmation. Now that's a lot of work to do in a single method. And if I try to do all of that inside of my webhook handler, it definitely would have timed out and it would not have been a happy Halloween for anybody. So now I could go check in these code changes and let the office know that they could rerun all those orders we missed through the workflow. Jeez, I'm glad that's done with. Hey, buddy. Hey, your costume should be arriving soon, okay? Are you okay? What is that thing in your hand? What are you gonna do?